Welcome back. We're on episode 3 of making a quilt from square one, and we're starting with the sewing machine today. So we've already cut all the fabrics. We're on the making of the blocks, and it says to join 5 print rectangles along their long edges. These were those jelly rolls that we cut up into the strip size that they said, which is 2.5 by 6.5. So we're going to take 5 of these and we're going to sew them together lengthwise. We're going to come to the sewing machine. We're going to put the edge of the fabric on the 1/4 inch line, which mine is right here. We're going to put our fabrics right sides together and we're going to line it up and sew at the 1/4 inch mark. But the first thing we're going to do is thread our needle, because my needle came unthreaded. So you can't really do much without that. So let's start this step of it again. While the camera's on me, I'm having a hard time threading this needle. Okay, there we go. I've got right sides together of these 2 prints. I'm lining it up here on the 1/4 inch mark, which is right there. And I'm going to sew the length of the fabric, keeping the right side of that fabric along that 1/4 inch mark. I get to the end and I'm going to clip off these threads. Well, there's one. And then I'm going to take another one and I'm going to do the same thing. Lining it up, right sides together on the 1/4 inch mark on your sewing machine. And I'm going to keep that going until I've got 5 of them together, which for the sake of the camera, I already have for you. And they're right here. So there's my 5 together. I've got a stack of them made. We're going to go over to the ironing board. And we're gonna iron these down. You want to, I spray it with spray starch, best press. Sew it down. I like to have all my seams going the same way. This side I'm going this way, this side I'm going this way. And now I've got a nice pressed set. I'm going to keep doing these until I get all of these pressed down. Once I do that, we'll be on to the next step in the book, but this is making of the blocks, and these are what they call the block. And I wanted to tell you one more thing I should have told you a minute ago. When I've got these fabrics here, when I had the jelly roll cut into the strips, I dump them in a pile. I don't want them neat and together because I want all the prints scattered out, so I don't pick the same print every time like that. Then I'm going to pick 5 different ones. Whichever 5 I see, I'm going to pick those, if I can get them apart. And I'm going to sew those 5 together, making sure they're 5 different ones. When you get towards the end of your pile, you're going to want to start making your piles of 5 then, because you don't want to get down to the last set of 5 and you have 3 of the same strip in there. So before you get to the end of this pile, just go ahead and make you several different sets of 5 different strips so that you know you're not sewing like strips together. See, there's an orange one. And just make you several stacks of 5 strips. And that's it. That is step 1, making the blocks. That's all you've got to do. You're going to do the strips. You're going to sew 5 together. You're going to come over to the ironing board. You're going to iron them down. And then you're done with making of the blocks, step 1. And the next episode we'll go to the next step. It's easy as that. That is the whole step for block number 1. So come back next week or next time we do a video and get the next episode and see how to do the next step. Like and subscribe to our videos so that you'll see the rest of them when they come out. Thank you for your time, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks.